Okay, enemy's a bit more dynamic now. I'll show you. He now casts shield. And, well, and the other spells too, but you'll see. Blink. Light spawn. Light go. That way we can always see him. Right now it's a 24 or 25% chance for him to cast a tactical spell. That spell is useless for him because there's nothing that tells him to run at. Oh, I guess it makes him chase me down quicker. Oh my god! Oh my god, it stacks. Wait, I don't think it should. It chases you down. That's hilarious. But now he'll cast spells like that. I don't know why he came so close there. Okay, that is fast, dude. He's invisible! He's invisible! See, oh, and he forgot. I'm not sure why he forgot, because I think I was still within range. Oh my, he's so quick, dude. Dude, he just keeps casting it. Blindness. Deafness. See, blink. Blink. Magic missile. Fireball. Shield. Blindness. Deafness. Can't really see. Lightning bolt. Thunderclap. Beam. Beam. Goes through. Blink. Freeze. Blindness. Oh shit. Really? Actually don't. Oh, he's right there. Fireball. Fireball. Magic missile. Blink. Freeze. Blindness. Thunderclap. Holy light. Fireball. Fire blast. Magic missile. Shield. Freeze. Blindness. Thunderclap. Crunch. Miss. Beam. 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 Wait, really? Beam. Why is it not? Sometimes my mic just doesn't register it. Testicular torsion. Blindness. Beam. Fireball. Blink. Blink. Thunderclap. Fireball. Freeze. Magic missile. Oh, totally missed there, huh? Beam. Beam. Crunch. That's the easiest way to kill right now. And the spell comes back. There's a bug right now where he falls through the world whenever I kill him with a spell that pushes him. And those are Crunch and Fireball. Those push him. And in order for that animation to happen properly, in the right way, like come, it will... What am I saying? Oh, in order to do that, I have to... Okay, good. I was worried for a second. I forgot there's not another player. That's the only time it'll crash if I leave by pressing escape instead. Oh, so whenever you die... Whenever you die, we have to set the movement mode to be flying because in root motion, the bottom of the capsule sometimes comes up off the floor. And Unreal will not let an animation rotate your character off the floor flying unless your movement mode is flying. So that's why. But the problem is, even after you die and you finish up, or it's after the animation has fully completed. Hold. Wait. Oh yeah, so I'll do like a what is it? It's like anywhere in here. I've tried all these locations setting the velocity of the player to be, or of the rogue NPC, the NPCWizard, to be 0. I've tried everything. I have a function. Oh, I deleted it a second ago. It was called like stop right now. And it was everything. It was setting the braking friction to be maximum for flying, everything, turning gravity off, turning all of it off. And I can't get him to stop falling through the world. Excuse me. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Like, I can't get him to stop moving. I just need to set him to stop. So I can't fix it right now. So instead of right before I destroy him, I spawn the page right here. where he is, that would spawn through the floor and the page would be gone. So instead, before he gets, before, like the second he dies, if he dies in the air, or he dies, in order for him to die, he has to be seen by the player, because you can't damage somebody without seeing them. So he has to die in an appropriate place. So what we do is we just set that location to be where he currently is, and then I spawn the page, and that finds the floor and then spawns. Instead of doing that here, and 5 seconds after he's been dead, because I want the body to stay on the floor, normally he'll die, the body will stay, and then disappear, and there'll be a page there. But instead, I'm tempted to. I mean, I guess we should just spawn the page first, right? I don't know. For now, I like destroying the book and him and then leaving the page instead of the page just instantly being there. Because I don't know, it feels like it doesn't make as much sense. So I'll leave it like that. But that makes it so that the pages are always gettable and the body's always lootable after he dies, and you never lose it through the floor or anything. So, but yeah, he does tactical spells and whatnot now. What that looks like is I just made this a little bit more complicated. So instead of just, let's see. So instead of going straight from, actually, okay, I also reordered things so it's more efficient too. So before we were saving all the attack spells and then rotating him. Instead, now I'm rotating him. That way he looks at the player and then decides, am I going to cast a tactical spell or am I going to cast an attack spell? And that way too, if he always looks at you before he casts, you never know what he's actually going to cast. So we just have, for now, I just have a random chance. It's just a 25% chance. I don't know how I'm going to really code this. So for now, it's just a magic number. It's not a big deal for now. So, it's just from 0 to 3, random number. There are 4 numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I get a random number. Is it 0? If it's 0, it's a 25% chance. Cool. And it's 25% chance to cast a tactical spell, because he should probably be attacking a lot more. So, if not, then he'll save the spells to get the different types of attack spells, and then he will, depending on how close to the target he is, because we already know that we have a target, he will cast either a close range spell or a long range spell. But if the roll was true and it was 25% chance, then we will save all the tactical spells, a new array here, and then add them all. And then after, we will, one, see if we actually have any tactical spells that we can cast, or are they all on cooldown, or do we not have any? Then we'll stop moving because we're casting a spell, and then we'll cast a tactical spell, and then we'll complete because we have successfully casted a spell. Sick. Also, I fixed the healing thing. So, if we have a heal spell, we cast a heal spell. If we don't have any heal spells, well, we probably want to attack if we have a target. So let's check. Do we have a target instead? If we do, okay, are we in range? We have to check in range, and we don't check in range down here because in the behavior tree, we already have to be in range to even get in here. But you can also get in here by being hurt. So if you get in here by being hurt, we don't have a target, we don't have a range, so we have to check to see if we actually have a target and if we're in range here. Otherwise, if I just go down here, who would it be attacking if we don't have a target? Or if we do have a target and I went straight here, we would be attacking no matter what the range is, and that would be bypassing the behavior tree. A solution would be making a better behavior tree, making a different task, a heal task, this task, and this task, and then somehow making it so that if the heal fails, then the attack happens, something like that, and using more Blackboard keys and whatnot. I think it's more convenient for now, at least, to just keep it in a task and let the control flow happen here, because I think this is built better than the behavior trees. But eventually, I'll learn more of the behavior trees and maybe migrate stuff over. So if we do have a target and we're in range so that we're not attacking when we shouldn't be, one, if we don't have a target, okay, just finish up because we don't have any heal spells, we don't have a target. What does that mean? That means that we're hurt just wandering around, which means what should we do? Probably wait for a heal. That means that, I don't know, he's walking and he got hurt somehow and he healed twice, doesn't have enough, can't heal again. So he's going to wait until he heals. He's not going to magically attack nobody because he doesn't have a target. If he does have a target, are we in range? If he is, okay, go and attack. If he isn't in range, then we need to heal. We have a target, but we're not in range. Well, what should we do? I could fail the task, and that means that he would approach the guy, and once he's close enough, because that service is constantly updating the range, he'll be in range, and then this will come, and then he'll heal. So either approach until close enough and then heal, or just heal. I succeeded because then, or oh, actually, hold. Wait, this should actually be succeed. Accident. I forgot that I didn't check that. We need to succeed. So for example, can't heal, and we can't attack target because we're not in range. So we need to succeed. That way we heal first. If we fail this task, then the behavior tree is going to see this as a fail, and it's going to start moving towards the enemy target, even though we're hurt right now. So instead of him continually checking this, be hurt. And I think how decorators work is on value update, or is it changed? I think I have to go in here and check. On result change. So if the result is already true that we're hurt, and I've already failed the task, it's not going to change until we're not hurt. And we can't become not hurt unless this task runs. So we have to succeed this task, and we have to wait to heal, then approach. Heal takes priority. So, but if we do have a target, we do need to attack, go down here, and instead of redundantly checking the target again, we just go straight into the attack. Also, I'll show this again. I forgot. I have another thing here to check if the shield is up. So now, when we create a shield in the NPC player, or in the rogue NPC, the NPC wizard, we pass in the owning wizard. That way, and we save it as a reference. That way, in the shield, when the shield gets destroyed, if it was casted by a wizard, if it was a player, it just gets destroyed. But if it was a wizard, before it gets destroyed, we need to tell the wizard, hey, destroy the shield. And that, with a rep notify function, when we update the value of shield, it calls this function, which will tell the blackboard, hey, our shield is no longer up. Hold. Okay, yeah. Wait. Yeah, and this will get the current value of the shield, so we're good. What does this mean? The whole point of this is tell the blackboard whether our shield is up or not. Why? Because the task, if our shield was up, and then we go and get the distance to the target, and then I end up casting a spell, and it's a projectile spell, it's going to hit the shield, and if it's an explosion, it's going to hit the wizard himself. So I could add some complex thing where he checks to see how close the shield is, and then he moves around it, but then it's bypassing the shield. If you put a shield in front of you, you shouldn't be trying to attack through the shield, because that's going to hit you, or it's just not going to hit anybody. So don't attack when your shield is up. Easy. If the shield is not up, attack. If it is up, can't attack because the shield is up. Don't want to do it because then we're going to hurt ourselves. So what do? Do we fail the task, or do we succeed the task? Well, if I fail it, he's going to immediately start approaching the player, the target. So he's going to leave his shield to approach? No, we succeed it. That way he stays put, and then the task runs again, or he waits, and then the task runs again, and he sees, is the shield still up? If it's not, he can go and attack. If it is, then he'll still chill. Also, he can still heal. Note that we only don't do stuff when the shield is up for attacking. If the shield is up, we don't check that here. We don't care. If he's hurt, still heal. So now I need to move all of this down and move this down. These over. And then I can move all of this up here. But things are better. Cool. Alright, that looks better. Instead of it being all fucking crazy. So it's a lot of shit here. And I'm slowly migrating stuff to functions. So instead of a blackboard key big thing here, it's just a check like this. And whether that's better or not, I mean, it doesn't change anything. It's just, I guess, looks, really. It's just changing these things into sentences instead of the raw logic. I don't know how much better that is, or if it is at all. Like, this could just be a function, and it's called look at and save distance to target. I don't know. I'm not sure how helpful that really is. And I guess it just declutters this whole thing. But so next, Oh, let me show you the shield thing. So he can heal if he's hurt and he has a shield. He'll heal, but he won't attack through it. He won't move towards you through it either because he'll actually use the shield. He'll stay behind it. Blink. See, there's the shield. And note, he's oh shit. Wait, what? That was a bug. Oh, I forgot. Since that was good catch. We have castable spells, healing spells, close range, long range attack, and then we also have castable tactical spells. And this we also need to clear. That was very good because I probably wouldn't have seen that, and that was extremely rare too. Oh, and noted, so he can also cast tactical spells as well behind the shield. So he can be behind the shield. Oh, we saw that earlier because he cast a deodorant behind the shield. Okay, we'll do like something like that. It's not too bad. So now we clear this array. What happened earlier is he went in here, did this logic, didn't need to heal, and then says, okay, we have a target. The shield is not up. Okay, look at the player, and then he rolled, got a 25% chance, tried to cast, saved the tactical spells that were not on cooldown, and then casted it, and then completed, and then it came in here again. But because I didn't clear this tactical spells went all the way down in here. It was an array of three. It has deodorant, shield, and invisibility. So it was an array of 3. But because it isn't cleared here, it's still an array of size 3. And then we come in here and didn't clear this. We check the current spells, and now it's an array of size. Hold. Oh, so it's an array of size 3, and it stayed as is. The array is still of size 3. Nobody removed anything. The shield is still in there, still in that array. Okay. And then we went, added all our spells back, went in, checked our tactical spells, and now, oh shit, shield's on cooldown. That means we have invis and deodorant. Add those 2 spells. But now tactical spells, because it was never cleared, is an array of 5, which now means shield is still in there. So it was shield, invisibility, deodorant, but then we used shield, and then we added another invisibility and deodorant in. So it's and then we added shield, invisibility, and deodorant again. All 3 of them. How do we do it actually? Hold on, how did that happen? We had 3. Hold on. Let me get a handle on this again. So we added those 3, and we came in here and didn't clear it. So those 3 were still in the array. Incastable. That was the problem. It was still incastable. So even though when we re-added spells again, it found that, hey, shield is on cooldown, don't add it. Well, shield the first time, nothing took it out after it's on cooldown now. How the spells get taken out is by erasing our temporary book and then checking to see what's not on cooldown right now. That initial shield wasn't on because we didn't remove it from the book, we didn't clear the array of what we can cast. It's game still there. The array says that, hey, it's still a valid spell to cast. So it did. He casted shield and then shield again straight after. So that was a 1 in 16 chance because it's 25%. Actually, no, it's actually even better than that. It was a 25% chance to cast a tactical spell, but then it's 1 in 3, so it was 1 in 12 to cast shield. But then we casted that again. He got 25% again, and then he got that same shield again, but that time it was a 1 out of 5 chance. So that was like a, I don't know, 1 out of 100-ish maybe. So somewhere between 1 in 30 and 1 in 100-ish. But okay. So I'm just gonna wait for him to do shield and then not attack, and you'll see. And we'll see the prints. The prints are getting spammed right now, but whatever, it's fine. I want all the debug I can get right now. We'll see. So he casted it. Wants to attack. Can't. Now he can. And one thing here is that the shield duration is less than the cooldown. So there's never a time where cast shield and he gets it back to cast it again before it's gone. That way, we're only ever looking at one shield reference, because if you could have multiple up at a time, then I would need a fucking array of shield references. You shouldn't be able to cast 2 of them at the same time. Well, actually, fuck. What if he has 2 separate shield spells? What happens then? So if he, for the player, it's different. But for him, the behavior tree, because he technically has the same functionality as the player, technically he can go over and pick up a page. Technically he can. He could kill a player and then look down and then pick up all that motherfucker's pages. That's kind of what I want, actually. So that if you guys get in a fight and kill each other with fireballs and you're both dead, and then it just so happens that those enemy wizards invade the room, I might have a behavior over in here where they go and they pick that shit up just like a scav in Tarkov. And then if you kill that wizard, you're fucking stacked up. But maybe not, I'm not super sure. So, right now he can't have multiple shields. If he had multiple shields, though, how would that work? He casts 1 shield, and that means that his shield here is valid and created. It says that his shield is up. And he shouldn't be casting any spells. And if he casts another one, then that should still not cast spells. What that would do is it would overwrite this, and the behavior tree would still see it as true. So I don't see any issues. I don't see a need to create another, to make this an array or anything, because the end result is the same. Even if there are 50 shields up, there's still shield up. He shouldn't be attacking because it's going to hit himself. Unless I have separate things for each possible spell, in which case he only uses beam when the shield is up and only uses this. But then we're doing nitty gritty about one single spell, and then it makes the guys even more predictable. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So for now, I'll leave it like that. But the next thing is when he takes damage, he should try and find the player. Either like turn to see and then keep roaming, or go and find him. But I don't want it to be you hit him across the map and then instantly sets you as a target. I think that's what we do, actually. If you're within that range, then he will come after you. For example, if I'm in a fucking cave and I'm a wizard and I have some range that I know I can hit somebody with fireball within, and I get hit by a fireball, I'm going to look over there and send one to him, and I'm going to see where he's at. Granted, I need to do a thing here to see if the player's invisible. He can't attack him. He's not going to attack invisible people. That could be cool. A bunch of wizards in a room. This guy does invis and sneaks around. Maybe they could hear footsteps, though. Attack too. That would be cool. Because then, not only can you not... It's not, he can't see you and you bump into him. If he hears you, I could add that sense too. I'm going to do that. Sure. That could be cool. Because then if the wizards are roaming around the map and they have wide hearing, they can go towards where the sounds are going. And you could bait them too. You could shoot spells over here, make a big fight, then wait for them to come, then go over. Then fucking bring them back your way, bait them towards you or something. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how I think about the hearing thing, but it sounds like I at least need to add the invisibility. And I at least need to say, okay, when you take damage, is the damager, so the rogue receive the damage, but not know who it is and not immediately attack, receive the damage and who damaged him. Get the distance, and if that's within the attack range and the guy's not invisible, then you should attack him. I don't need to actually check for invis because you can't deal damage if you're invis because it's busted. When you do damage, or when you cast spells besides invis, come out of invis. That's just how that is. So I think that makes less sense, because otherwise that's insane. Like true invisibility or something like that. There's something in D&D, I think, where you can attack while invis, but it doesn't last as long or something, like a minute versus an hour, I think. But probably what have like advantage on attacks, something like that, advantage on stealth checks. So I'll do that. I think that's the next thing. When he takes damage, check if the damager is distance. And if he is, set him to be the target. And yeah, and that means we don't even have the perception system. That means, yeah, that's good. And then, well, and then that means he moves towards him. Then if he moves towards him, then he should be able to see him. Shouldn't he just rotate towards him? And I think that's what I'll do. He'll rotate towards him. If he can't see him, damage. But you could exploit it by doing damage outside of his sight range. So maybe that is the strat actually, just to make him towards you. Maybe there's like a timer or something. So if he doesn't see you in a specific amount of time, then he'll go back to roaming. Or maybe he chases just to penalize attacking far because he's going to chase your ass down. But then maybe there's some more intelligence going on so that he doesn't know exactly where you are, but he goes and checks. I'll think about that. So, 1, don't attack invis players. 2, or 1 should be respond to attacks. Then 2, don't attack. 1, target players who've damaged you if they're within range or if you see them, something like that. And then don't attack. Don't attack players if hidden. And I could do that by getting the object of the target, which is just a function here, get target, and cast to whatever, cast to the target, which is just a player, and then a BP wizard character, something like that. Then is he invisible? If he is, don't attack him. Do something else. I'll figure out what that other stuff is. And then made changes here. What were those changes? Can cast tactical spells. What else? Yeah. At some point, repositioning when invis would be helpful too. I think as if he goes invis, pulled up. Some complex behavior there. Interesting. Okay. So now NPCWiz doesn't attack, but when shield is up. When shield is up, can still heal and cast tactical spells though. And then I fuck around with spell factor. But that's so whenever we're checking if we're in range, if the target is no longer valid, we want to make sure that in range is false. Because if the target is not valid, and I don't do this, then if the target was valid and then the target became not valid, no, this invariant would not have been preserved. This is a value that depends on whether the target is valid. If the target's not valid, then this guy can't be true. So we had to make it false. But I don't think I did that here. Wish I could see, but these are all binary changes. So, still heal and cast tactical spells. Next, NPCWiz needs to track and attack players who attack him, even if they needs to become aware of players who attack him and not attack players. Maybe. He saw you and then he could guess. I'm not super sure, but I'll see. I'll see what I can do. Okay, bye.